Hey folks, welcome back to the MTG Sunday Jank-Off with myself, Ben Orbreak, and my friend Albino Cheese Monkey, where we play standard jank decks against each other, new decks every week, Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. UTC. My question each week is always the same. Albino Cheese Monkey, what is your deck name and colors?
Well, Ben, it's good to be back after taking a week off. Today, we're gonna get into some nonsense. Some Otter nonsense. You ever building a deck in a reasonable 3 colors, and you're like, but what if I add a 4th? Anyway, we're in 4 colors.
I have never had that experience, but I know you have.
Imagine for you a perfectly functional Jeskai deck janked up with the color green. Yeah, we're playing not only nonsense, some Otter nonsense.
All right, so all colors but black.
Yep.
Which is, in the old parlance, ink, despite ink being a notably black color. Anyway, it is ink. Otter nonsense. I am being much more simple today. I'm continuing the simplicity from last week, which you missed, which we'll talk about more, of playing a monocolor deck, because since this series began, I have played a monocolor green deck, a black deck, a red deck, a blue deck, but not yet a mono white.
Wait, what was the red deck?
And so this is what the red deck was. Our first Jank-Off.
Oh, you're
Mountain
right.
Power.
That's right.
Mono red control
versus mono blue aggro. I remember. It was so long ago.
So now you've had your deck series. I am completing this series for this rotation of all monocolor decks. And squeezing a bit of colorless in here too, because my deck name is White Boy Eugene. Which boy am I referring to? Who knows? Who could possibly know?
Eugene.
Let's resolve mulligans and begin this blind best of one where we find out what that deck do. This is not a fun hand.
I have 3 of the 4 colors.
In the name of Jank, I'm going to mulligan.
Alright, this is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. Also, shout out to Schmovement. Good to see you.
Welcome, Schmovement.
Just wanted to wait.
Glad you schmooved on over to our streams.
Just had to wait for the intro to end before I said hi. I see you. All right. Let's do stuff. Well, this is awkward. Let's tap and not do anything. How about that for doing stuff? Oh, we can surveil.
You're surveilling. That's doing a thing, right?
That.
Ironically, this is a deck where I think it might just be my second deck on the Jank-Off, where I actually want to go second, but I got to go first this time. Okay, I really don't know how you're managing to run Lily Pad Village in your 4-color deck, but I mean, can admire the hustle, I guess.
The creatures who needs them, right?
I'm not sure how much value this card is going to have against your deck, so I'm going to ask that Otter to lay down its nonsense arms.
All right. It is an Otter. It is an Otter. Let's keep going. Oh, actually, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pass for now.
Okay. I'm archiving Hydra.
Right. It's time to start getting silly.
Okay. I don't like that. That's some Otter nonsense.
Well, you've seen the Otter, but you haven't seen the nonsense yet.
Let's start with a Beza. Draw a card, gain life. We love it. I'm going to preempt at least a little nonsense, because that wit is too much to leave on the field.
All right. How about another?
I see.
It's Otter time.
You're utterly correct.
I can't attack into your big not Otter, though.
Okay, that's good, because I kind of want you to keep not being able to attack. So you've played a Planeswalker. It's time to show you mine.
Ooh.
The storm's eye is upon you, albino cheese monkey.
Well, good game.
It's Eugene! Eugene, eye of the storm.
I get it. Eugene, Eugene.
Yeah. For folks watching at home who haven't heard that joke before, it's Ugin.
Oh, man.
The name is Ugin, but some folks call him Eugene.
Well, I don't know. I might be done for here, but let me present to you another planeswalker.
You have another planeswalker. That can't be bad.
This one's awake. Nifty little thing I found. Did you know that if you plot an adventure, you can cast the more expensive side for free?
That's some jank. Well done.
Thank you. Let's just go ahead and see what's next. So, mainly the cool thing about Imogen's Recruiter I noticed is that it's one of the very few adventures where the adventure side is more expensive than the creature side. Which means that, but, man, I'm getting real Johnny. I'm entering my Johnny era. Alright, but, Adventure's mana value is based on the creature side, not the adventure side. Goodbye, Jace. It might be too late for me, but I did get to show you some nonsense. So you've seen the Otter, you've seen some nonsense.
I've seen a lot of planeswalkers, man.
I know, but
I just have one.
So back to it. Jace can plot anything with a mana value 3 or less. So what that means is I get the free, much more expensive adventure side of Imogen Recruiter for free.
Yep, that's the jank there.
All right.
Are you running the 2 mana dork with the 7 mana adventure? Because that would be some jank.
I really, really wanted to, but this wasn't a mill deck, and I didn't really have a lot of reason to cast the expensive side.
I mean, the expensive side, it mills your own deck and then casts something for
It's true.
for free.
True. But why did it get tested out? Maybe because I only had 1 copy and I didn't get to play with it enough.
Oh yeah, probably it's rare, isn't it?
It is very rare, yeah. It's quite rare. Alright, let's do this. Now, since I've cast a spell and given you 2 life...
I'm glad they're tapped, because otherwise you could haste them.
Oh, hold on. What is... That's gonna be a problem. Not much I can do about it, though.
Okay, yeah, my creature does have power 4 or greater.
You're about to have a lot of fun, though.
Oh, you think I'm gonna ultimate Ugin? I guess I should.
You could. It could.
I could.
Happen. Alright, let's just get another one out. Alright.
Honestly, what? I don't think I ever ultimated Ugin in testing.
Well,
So
I didn't
really need to, you know?
mainboard Planeswalker stuff. Alright, are you ready for... This is the true nonsense. Are you ready? I'm glad you're going to see everything in the best of 1. Well, it's not yet.
Okay, Kellen the Kid. Yeah, he's gonna cheat on mana. Alright. I'm gonna draw cards. Again.
Alright, do we get to see the ult? Do you have enough payoffs in your deck for an ult? You might be playing a lot of white.
Honestly, I'm not really built to win the game with an ult. I'm just built to win the game with value, so... on the value train we go!
Okay, but you gotta
I'm
promise
sorry.
me that before the end of this best of 1, you'll fire the ult so we can see it. But,
Okay,
but only
well,
after the
you have
game's
to not
been
concede
decided.
before then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's rough.
it's craggy.
I really do wish I could draw 1, discard 1 right now, actually. Okay. Alright, Kellen, get out there. Let's get mapped. Get him 1. Yeah, we'll keep that.
You haven't... How many Planeswalkers do you have?
A lot.
Alternate name for this deck, Jace Wakes Up.
This is a free cast, but I don't really...
Oh, hey, value!
Yeah. I don't really get anything from it, though.
But you have this nice full board.
It's true. It's true. Do I hit you or do I hit your Ugin? Does it matter at this point? You have so much life.
Well, so does Ugin.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Eugene's at 11. First alt, 13. Alright, we're gonna take down his loyalty counters below his alt, and then I'm gonna hit you.
I'm gonna prevent that because now I'm starting to think I might want to alt on this board.
Okay. Okay. See, I could fit Lily Pad Village, but I couldn't fit Fountain Port. You know, gotta have.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, how many things do I need to exile here? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colored permanents. How about I pick 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait, hold on.
5.
Whenever you cast a colorless spell, oh, I see now. I never connected that.
So your deck is designed around casting things for free. I'm going to do a little bit of the same.
That's right.
Do you feel the jank yet?
I mean, oh, dude, I love Solemn Simulacrum. I'm so happy you're playing that.
It's possibly not the optimal card for this deck.
No, but it's a cool card.
When I'm playing Maze Mind Domes, we both
As
like
someone
the domes.
addicted to cards that do things other cards do less good, but a lot of it, that's like one of my favorite kind of Magic cards. That's why I love Solemn Simulacrum, my kind of card. Everything it does, something else does better, but the difference is he does all of it. Those are my favorite Magic cards.
He ramps, then blocks, then draws a card.
Alright. Nothing like a good, all-around, above-average, not good at anything deck. That's what gets me excited. I can't do anything with this Planeswalker, except draw a card.
I was about to say, this looks really bad.
Oh, you know what? That's helpful.
Wow, you actually got value from that. I'm pretty impressed.
I do like this deck. This is one of my favorite ones I've built in a while. I'm gonna be honest. I've been pretty excited for today. And some of you might be saying, Monkey, you weren't here last week. We could chat about that a bit.
Yes.
But, so you've had 2 weeks. You think I spent 2 weeks on this deck? Come on. Be real. No, I did.
Hedron Archive.
So this deck is sort of like I was actually building a different deck. Maybe I'll explain more of my deck tech. Remind me to explain how this came about in my deck tech.
Oh, we get an origin story this episode.
Yeah,
All right.
we get an origin story.
Looking forward to it.
Well, I've got a land, so, put up 27 damage.
I'm working on it. These fish will grow every turn. It will grow in number, at least. They're not really going to grow in size.
And you got
I'm not playing that kind of white deck. Yeah, I've got books that I'm sure you want to burn.
I don't have
that's...
spells. Main board.
I added to my to clock. Here's another token-producing land.
Nice.
Fear me.
This feels like... Ben... I knew you were going to eventually do a mono white deck, because, you have to, right?
Yes.
And you made it the most Ben possible mono white deck I have ever seen. And, I'm really proud of you for that. Thought you were going to finally embrace the white weenie style, but no.
I thought I might too, but no.
Alright, well...
Do you want to destroy one of my simulacra? No.
I'm going to get some jumps.
I'm just gonna make it so it's one jump, and it's a tapped jump.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what options I have left but to sit here and get beat down by your fish, which is what I was trying to do to you the last time we played.
This will happen surprisingly quickly. Fear not.
Is that what you're doing? Are you trying to flex that you can beat me down with fish, whereas I failed to?
No, honestly. I just didn't really have room for win cons outside the mana base. I'll let you untap that fish. How's that?
This is a soldier.
Oh, you're right. It's a soldier. Thank you, Elspeth, for the soldier.
All right.
Maybe I shouldn't have let you untap with that soldier. That's going to be able to block my things.
Well, if I can survive, that might be nice, but I have to actually,
I don't
draw
I don't think you're going to survive.
Okay. Well, also, I would have to draw something to discard.
I mean, you probably would. It draws 2 discards too. None of my stuff is big.
Yeah, that's right.
The problem is just you are dead on board.
I might have
This
27
is-
health last time I looked. Oh, it's been several turns, hasn't it?
Oh, it looks like you should have been looking.
How's this game working?
I'll just get rid of the blocker real quick, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
No worries.
Well, I'm happy.
Critters.
You got to see the otters. You got to see the nonsense. I got to see White
You
Boy
got to
Eugene.
see White Boy Eugene.
I think
He's
that-
actually feeling a little colorless these days.
There you have it.
All right. So that was our blind best of 1, folks, where we go in not knowing anything about each other's deck except the colors and name.
Oh, I
And
just
now we get
got
to
a-
find out
I
what
got a
that deck
Final
do.
Fantasy pack. Should I crack it live on stream? It's not that kind of stream.
You can crack it live on stream if you want. I can get out my deck.
Oh, sure. You know what? Let's crack it live on stream. People like this sort of content.
Yeah, this is
Here we
very
go.
high stakes. A digital.
Oh, let's see what we got. Side quest, hunt the mark. All right, the rare was from father to son. That's a very janky card. I might use that at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you didn't even use that on Father's Day. Our special Father's Day episode, you didn't use from
No, I
Father to
couldn't
Son.
find a vehicle worth playing in that deck.
And for you saying that's really saying something.
For that deck.
No,
I didn't have the right garage.
All right, folks. Here's White Boy Eugene in all his glory. What are we playing? We're playing an Ugin deck.
Oh, yeah, hold on,
Ugin,
let
Eye
me-
of the Storms. He is a 7-mana planeswalker, costing 7 generic. That when you cast him, exiles a colored permanent, which is usually not lands. And when you cast a different color spell, you exile another permanent that's any number of colors. So probably not lands. So that's honestly really good. Cast trigger, you can't counter that, except if you have a thing that counters a triggered ability. Just countering the card isn't good enough. And then once it resolves, you have access to all his very, very strong abilities. Notably a +2, adding 2 loyalty to his already starting 7 to gain 3 life and draw a card. You can 0 to add 3 colors mana, probably cast something colorless and exile another thing. Or after, 2 turns or so, you can -11 and win the game, as most planeswalkers say at the bottom. In this case, winning the game is casting any number of colorless spells from your deck for free.
Would you
Exiling things each time you cast them if Ugin is in play.
Would you say that Eugene is schnutz?
Schnutz?
Yeah.
He's nuts. What is schnutz?
Obviously, like nuts, but more.
I might just say nuts.
Okay.
I honestly might just say nuts. He's pretty slow. So, our goal.
I tried.
We have the slow, powerful planeswalker. We need to survive to cast him, and we need to make mana to cast him. So, that's our deck. It's removal and ramp. Colorless when available, because that synergizes with Ugin. So we've got Authority of the Consuls to tap down hasters and gain us life. We've got Lay Down Arms to exile any creature at sorcery speed, probably, and gain them life, because we don't care how much life the opponent has. It will eventually drop. We don't need to win quickly. We have Get Lost, probably the best 2-mana white instant speed removal. We don't like giving our opponents maps, but the flexibility is worth it, and we kind of have a hard time dealing with enchantments or planeswalkers outside of our Get Lost. We have Maze Mind Tome to gain us some life, draw some cards, scry us to what we need to if we're under a ton of pressure. It's also colorless for Ugin synergy. Same thing with Ironcrag. There is a really nice curve in this deck where you can get a turn 4 Ugin. Turn 2, Ironcrag. Turn 3, play a land. Now you have 4 mana. You could play one of our 4-mana colorless ramp spells like Hedron Archive or Ring of the Lucy from Final Fantasy. I totally know how to pronounce that. Ring of the Lucy.
I mean, if
Then
it
you go
was
into
like
turn
the
4.
if it was the Latin spelling, wouldn't it be like Lucii or something? Lucii, probably. Oh, they probably don't pronounce
Something
it
like that,
though.
yes. But I don't think a Japanese RPG would do that correctly when most Americans don't.
Also, hi Flicks, good to see you.
Hi, Flex, welcome.
One of my key.
We have Keyforge buddies. If you want to see We'll wait till they get to the action first.
It's
So we got these deck that breakdowns.
Sorry, I
and then
shouldn't
on
have
turn 4,
interrupted
you have 7 mana, and 7 mana cast Ugin. Yay! So turn 4 Ugin is a possibility. I only have 1 Ironclad because I don't want to spend rare wild cards on it, and this is a legendary artifact. So there's Ironclad. Worth mentioning still. At 3 mana, we have Split Up. It's very good with authority. Creatures will basically always be tapped because they tap when they come into play, and they tap when they attack, usually. So Split Up's usually a Day of Judgment for 1 less mana, if you have authority out. We already covered our 4 mana ramp, such as Hedron Archive, Ring of the Lucy, and Solemn Simulacrum. We have 2 Beza as a legendary solution to help us stabilize boards because we often get to turn 4 behind. We often need that life and the fish tokens as blockers and to draw cards. It's rare that we get the treasure token, but we can definitely make use of the treasure token when we get it. That's the deck. A little bit of utility lands. We got Sunken Citadel to provide mana for them. We have Murex and Fountain Ports to make tokens, and Fountain Ports case sack tokens. And they have Demolition Fields to blow up non-basics, Blast Zone to blow up non-land permanents, and Adventures in to gain us even more of that sweet, juicy life. Mono white, baby. Let's see what you're up to, Albino Cheese Monkey.
Alright, today we're playing some Otter nonsense. This deck came about when I was trying to make a different deck, and then I accidentally found such a silly synergy that I was like, no, this is the deck now. Alright, I was trying to build a Kellen the Kid plot, Kellen joins up plot deck, so that's why they're in here, and that's why we're running 4 colors, because they have to stay. They were the original intention. But what I discovered was that whatever it was I was trying to do, I don't even remember at this point, it paled in comparison when I found out that you could plot Imidane's Recruiter and cast the other side for free. Not only that, but I was trying to get, because I was casting so many spells, I decided to just dip into the Prowess Otter pool with Storm Chaser's talent. Actually, it was Otterball Antics that started this whole thing, funny enough. Otterball Antics is what caused my entire deck building strategy to shift away from a plot deck to an Otter nonsense deck. Because I was like, how can I get, a win con? Let's make some prowess tokens. That seems popular these days. How do I cast it not from my hand? Oh, look, this one has flashback, and the rest was history. So, what does this deck do? It makes otters, and it does nonsense. We have the main engine here is Storm Chaser's Talent and Otterball Antics to get said otters. We have Kellen the Kid, who, whenever you cast a spell from anywhere that's not your hand, hence like a flashback otter spell, you can cast another one that is the same or equal lesser mana value for free. We're going to cast so many free spells, hopefully. Cross your fingers. How do we get things plotted with Jace Reawakened? Notice I'm running a lot of copies of Legendaries because there are things I really want to specifically do, so I enjoy the fact that I can just draw a card and discard it for something else if I draw multiples, which I will. We have Winter Night Stories. I was trying to plot stock up for a while, and then I realized in this very specific case, I like this one better because of the Harmonize. Your prowess tokens can let you recast this so you can plot it, cast it once, then it goes to the graveyard. You can harmonize it with your prowess tokens, cast it again, and that gives you 2 triggers on Kellen the Kid, and you draw 6 cards, and it just feels great.
Wow.
Imidane's Recruiter is our win con, as I said, because when you have enough tokens, you can beat them down. I believe this was popular in the only meta deck I ever dabbled with, Jeskai Convoke? Yes?
Yep, I think we're back to Boros Convoke these days, but...
Okay, yeah. Well, that wasn't the one that I dabbled with. I dabbled with a Jeskai one, like, several months ago, and then scrapped it. Because
it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same deck. It just adds Spyglass Siren and some
look, more win
mostly.
cons. It's Elspeth again. Man, I'm having a really hard time not putting this in any white deck that makes tokens. Can you blame me?
I literally just made a mono white deck and I cut Elspeth.
Oh, did it make tokens?
I'm sorry. The deck, I mean, it has Fountain Port and Murex, but not a lot of other tokens.
But if tokens are the point of the deck like this one, and there's white, I can't not put this card in. It's just
it's true.
It's so
You have
hard.
lots of tokens cards.
Connecting the dots I added recently, and I didn't get to test it, but it looked cool and synergistic, so here it is. That's
what does that even do?
Whenever a creature you control attacks, exile the top card of your library face down. Then you can discard your hand and sacrifice the enchantment to put all your exile cards into your hand.
How does that work with your plotting?
we're gonna move on. Ill-timed explosion is my board wipe of choice, and storm splitter is my silly, not really needed to be in this deck on sideboard after game one Otter of choice. Because this card is silly and I like it, and it's not really, it's really hard to get going, but I like it, and more importantly, I like it. Finally,
Yeah, I've seen Storm Splitter infinites with Enduring Innocence, but that's about
yeah,
it.
yeah, he's here because he's a cool otter that I like. You know how I jank. And then, speaking of cool otters that I like, Rally Cackling Wit is an otter that also does synergize with the otter strategy. And Rally the Monastery is my interaction of choice because I will be casting a free spell many of the turns. And yeah, so sometimes I want to make monk prowess tokens in case make some honorary otters, I like to call them. And sometimes I want to destroy creatures with the power 2 or more, 4 or greater. Or sometimes I just want to try and get that last bit of reach and to get over creatures or to end the games with the second mode, which is the one I use the least.
Yeah, Tarkir Flurry Mechanics does work well with plot. So
Yeah, so this is my janky
synergy.
nonsense of otters, and it works surprisingly well. I shocked myself. I do win on ladder with this sometimes.
Wow, well done. Let's see if we can win in our best of threes. Here we go. So as a reminder, folks, if you want to see both of our hands, just pull up both of our streams. You can mute one of us. Pick
Yeah.
whoever has the cooler music.
When I first read Winter Night, sorry, I'm responding to someone. When I first read
Go ahead.
Winter Night, I thought it was a pretty cool card. I don't think it's better than Stock Up, and it's not. But in this very particular case, it had so much synergy that I was just like, this goes in, over Stock Up because
Yeah, I've seen Winter Night see play in the Is It and Jeskai decks that where both drawing cards as opposed to putting in your hand is important for things like Prophecy Memory,
I almost
and also putting cards in the graveyard is important.
I think I just joined the ladder. No, that was you. Okay, I worried myself, scared myself.
It's me. I'm going to take the draw.
Okay. Interesting. Well, this is fine. Nope, don't need that.
Your falls, they thunder.
They do.
My consoles have authority.
That card's gonna be a serious problem for me.
That's what I like to hear.
And I don't have a way to deal with it main board. I guess I should get the... Let's get the colors going. Let's get an otter.
Okay. Planes, go.
So yeah, let's talk about where I was last week.
Where were you last week? I think I know the answer to this, but tell the audience about where you were last week, and I want to hear what happened where you were last week.
Well, last week I was competing in what is known as a Vault Tour. I think we may have talked about this for anyone who's been around long enough. I went to one in April, which is a Keyforge tournament, a game that I bring up quite a lot on stream. Yeah, I went down to Baltimore, Maryland to compete in a 70-person Keyforge tournament. Both multiple events, both sealed and Keyforge's equivalent of constructed. Again, Keyforge is not a deck building game, so so basically the constructed is, you know, after you've played a bunch of sealed and opened a bunch of decks, you bring your best one. And yeah, it was fun. I, in my nature, obviously had to bring a jank deck to the highest level of play for my favorite card game, Beyond Magic.
Well done.
And yeah, I went 1 and 2, and all the games were competitive. And I accomplished my win con, which was to make people smile when they saw my jank deck roll up.
Suspiciously wholesome.
All right, I got a lot of things that I could cast from not my hand right now, and it's actually surprising me. Oh, all right, let's start filtering. Yeah, I don't need that, probably. And let's make... Let's just do this, because I can. Discard these two. Yeah, it was really good. So I drove down with my wife, who also plays, which is another big reason I play the game so much. Honestly, is because my sparring partner lives with me, and she did better than I did, as is normal, because she usually picks her best deck to play. Um, I know it sounds weird, but if you, this is what, episode 28. If you've been watching any amount of time, I think none of this
29.
29. I think you've been watching this series for any amount of time. I don't think any of this is gonna come to us as a surprise to you. Um, so yeah, I did good, but more importantly, I basically won because the guy we were carpooling with won took down the whole 70-man,
Oh,
70-person tournament. And,
victory by proxy.
that's
Very
right,
good.
victory by proxy, and they are actually my sparring partner. And so, because my deck beat their deck once, in our many practice games, I therefore have beaten the current reigning champion deck in Keyforge,
It's true.
which means my deck is better because it beat theirs once.
So this Ral's kind of what I was afraid of. I wasn't sure if I should get Jace Lost, but
Yeah,
so I'm like, do I need to save for Ral or Elspeth? And I probably should have saved for Ral or Elspeth.
yeah, that's fine. Keep that there. I need to figure out how to kill you before you get White Boy Eugene out there.
I mean, the deck's designed to get White Boy Eugene out there, so good luck. You don't have any good targets for lay down arms other than Otter tokens, right?
No, this deck doesn't really run creatures all that much. I almost put
Noted.
Vivian, but that seemed like too meta adjacent.
He pretty meta these days. It's a very strong
Yeah.
card.
Also, I didn't know like what it did other than provide a lot of value. Like, I don't know what story it told about the otters and their nonsense.
I mean, do you know what story Ral Crackling Wit tells? Because I don't.
He makes otters, and he himself is an otter.
Yeah,
Well,
but
only
the
on the plane of
story, though.
Bloomborough, though. Only on the plane of Bloomborough is he an otter.
Yeah, how does that work?
From my understanding, when a planeswalker oh, sorry, they don't planeswalk anymore, right? When a planeswalker goes through,
I think they do.
Oh, do
Just
they?
a lot of them
Just
aren't
one.
anymore.
Okay. When they go to a plane, I need to think. Hold on.
You can tell me on my turn.
Yeah. All right, let's just do this. When they go to a plane, Bloomborough specifically, discard that creature card. So we'll discard that, and I'm gonna discard this and regret it later. I'm going to make another otter.
Wow.
Nothing on Bloomborough is not an adorable anthropomorphic creature, right? So when the planeswalkers go, they turn into an adorable anthropomorphic creature. In this case, an otter, which are the wizards of the plane.
Why doesn't that happen for other planes, though?
I don't
Like,
know.
nothing on New Phyrexia is into biomechanical horror. Why doesn't everything turn into a... Well, I guess some folks did,
Well,
but like that's not the
they're
property of the
working on
plane
it.
itself.
They're working on it.
It's true.
It's a process.
Also, I am still at 20.
Yeah, but I got you back to 20. That's what's important. So yeah.
So let's see. I'm gonna... Oh, I have more mana than I thought I did. This is good.
One last point. The cool thing about Keyforge, and why everyone should play it, is one unique thing that happens in it is my friend who won the 70-person tournament, won it with a deck they opened in sealed play, limited play, the previous tournament that I went to in April.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Something that really only happens in Keyforge as far as I'm aware. I mean, could you imagine playing a limited sealed event in Magic and your deck being so good that you went to go take down a Pro Tour with it? So that's kind of nifty. It's kind of one of those things that everyone hopes will happen, and it did, which was cool. Right? I should... do I hit you? You're gonna board wipe. Can you get Eugene to be a creature with mana value 3 or greater for me real quick?
No, I don't have means of doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, give me some tokens. Give you some life.
Thanks.
Good. Hit you. It's interesting that Eugene doesn't even have, like, a minus ability besides his ult.
He just keeps drawing. Oh, that's a good card.
Anyway, thanks for listening. How was your week? I did watch. I was really happy to see Eluge. I've been hoping Eluge would make it onto one of these janks for quite a while. I just wish it took a more prominent role, that's all. But
Yeah, it was kind of the worst card in my deck after testing, to be honest. Oh well, yeah, it was a great time.
I enjoyed
I got
the
Doppelgang played against me.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching him play his Teamer Men deck.
Why is my Murex tapped? I didn't mean to tap my Murex.
Probably.
Oh gosh, you're gonna make so many Otters.
So many Otters. It's gonna get utterly
I'm gonna gain so much life.
what am I supposed to do? Not make tokens?
I guess
I'm just gonna keep
that's what your
making
deck's gonna
tokens
do.
and figure it out later.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna have like 6 tokens and I just board wiped. Okay, sorry. 8 tokens.
Jank, baby! We janking. Let's make more.
Okay.
I'll figure out how to get that life total down later.
See, that's what my deck says.
Problem is, I might run out of cards.
See, I'm a little threatened by your planeswalkers, so
Yeah.
it's time to ultimate.
No.
Alright, so
Like, so planeswalkers don't keep getting more expensive. The cost that you see written on the
6,
left,
7, 8, 9,
the -3 is an ability I can use if Ben were to happen to have a creature with mana value 3 or greater. So you can just keep ticking up, or it stays where it is if you use the ability, and then they can attack it to bring that number down. So, for example, if this number ticks up to 10, I'll be able to do they call it the ultimate ability. You might be thinking of the commanders.
yeah, commander tax.
Yeah. Commanders get more expensive when they die. But this is just a card type.
I hope I change back when I leave.
So I'm not sure if I counted correctly. I'll be able to exile most of your permanents. I'm gonna see if I can get all of them.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much an unwinnable matchup for Recycled for me.
I don't think so. I was in some real trouble
When?
until I top decked Ugin.
Oh. How many copies are you running again? You showed me.
Oh, all 4. That's the deck name. I somehow actually ended up with all 4 from just draft and opening packs, so I didn't have to craft any.
Yeah.
Which is always something I appreciate. Alright, so I couldn't draw a board wipe, so I had to make my own. Sorry, it's such a slow board wipe.
No, we're friends.
Currently.
Still, after 29 episodes.
Alright, past turn. Sorry about that.
I should probably draw cards. And I'm gonna do it for 1 cheaper. Does any of this help me? Hate to do that, but I can't discard this other stuff.
Not the kid.
I'm just gonna keep making tokens and hope something good happens here.
Okay, I'm gonna make tokens too. Gonna make a Mirex token. Gonna make a fish token. I'm gonna draw a card. And a card. And a card. And a card.
Man,
That's
I
enough
want to burn
cards.
those books so bad. I want to burn them.
In this game, the books burn you. Do I even want to draw a card with Ugin? I guess so.
Man, you need to find a card that's like every time you tap an artifact, your opponent takes 1 damage, and then you could burn the other books.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, except it's psychological damage.
That's right.
I want more activated abilities, so here's a demolition field.
Right?
I didn't draw a Wrath. Maybe I should have tried to. Though I guess 50 life is pretty secure.
Let's go draw some answers. No, none of these are doing it for me. How about this?
This is kind of an odd include, now that I look at it. How does... So you don't... How many legendary creatures do you have? Is it just Kellen?
I had more when I originally put them in.
Okay.
But mostly it's just like a 5th copy of being able to plot something.
You know, well, you're spending 3 mana to save 3 mana or less.
It's true.
But I guess you have additional synergies.
No, it was better when I was running a lot more legendary creatures, and I think I just didn't take it out. Sometimes we're not perfect deck builders. There's no point in hitting you for 3. We're just gonna let it.
You could hit Ugin.
Oh, that's right.
I guess I could just scry if I don't want to actually draw cards.
But also, Ben, flavor. Flavor is the reason.
Well, yes.
I think back when this was a plot deck, there were quite a few legendary creatures that paid off from, not casting from your hand during your turn. And I had a lot more of them in it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll probably end up sideboarding it out.
Does Doc Orlock do something like that?
Yeah, Doc didn't make the final cut because I wasn't doing stuff because he makes it cost less to plot things. And I'm not actually casting the plot cost on anything.
Oh, I see.
And he also makes things cost less to cast from grave, which works with flashback, but I've got like 1 flashback thing, and my harmonize, I mean, there wasn't really room in the deck for it.
I
It's pretty
guess.
sad, because he was pretty cool, but...
Yeah, you do have like 8 copies of Harmonize / flashback cards. Between antics and stories.
I think what ended up happening was there wasn't enough room, and I had to start taking out otters, and that was unacceptable.
Oh yeah, that would be otter nonsense. Yeah.
Discard. That's okay. This deck, if anyone were so to do it, I have purposefully janked it up. However, it is the bones of something that I think could be actually competitive if I go back into it. And I would still splash green because I think the Kellen value thing is fun. But I would just do it for that card. Not this Kellen, the other one.
Yeah.
And I would
wanna
bleed
see
more
the,
into the prowess token and put more instants and sorceries in here. But as it is, I
wanna see
wanted to
that.
play an Otter nonsense deck, so that's what I'm doing today.
Well, you could have included that elemental raccoon with the adventure.
Which one does that do?
It's
yeah.
2 mana dork, 7
Yeah,
mana
I
adventure.
wish I
and
did.
I wanted to see you do that. All right.
I think I had
attack.
other plans for him.
Well, I guess it doesn't rotate, so
Nope.
sure. GG.
All right,
Who
let's do some
wins?
sideboarding.
That's true. This is a sideboarding matchup.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so you've got a bunch of instants and sorceries and tokens and yada 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 and an Ugin. And you like blowing up my stuff. This is true. That should work. That should work. Okay, I hate when I do this, but sometimes I do just end up rebuilding the deck from sideboards. So let's slow down and fortunately lower some of these.
So, hope you're looking forward to next week, folks. It's going to be the final Jank-Off of Final Fantasy before Edge of Eternities comes out, which means we're due for our Setly Brawl Off, in which we pick a legendary creature from the latest set, and on the last day of last Sunday of that set, build standard Brawl decks for them. I think we both have ours picked out.
Yes,
Be a good matchup.
we do. But I'm not going to tell you right now.
This is a good hand.
My hand's fine. Let's make it better by not drawing that.
I have a good card against you. It's not quite as good as you think, I think, but it is a good card against you.
What? Sorry, you gotta.
Oh no, it's a good kid against Recruiter. Yeah.
What color of mana do I want right now, Ben?
Green. It's the best one.
All right. You convinced me.
Perfect.
Yeah, Brawl decks. So, tune in next Sunday if you want to watch us play some Brawl. Interesting. Okay, is that the card you were referring to?
No. I'm also not sure if it's good against you. It is going to stop all your
It's gonna stop me
antics.
from, yeah, my flashback antics. For example, right now.
Yeah, so I brought in 2 copies. The audience saw me do this. I don't think it's a big spoiler to reveal it.
What do I discard?
Which card? Discard. Tell you this card will be gone forever.
I like all of these cards. I didn't expect to draw only cards I wanted.
That's what you get for putting cards you want in your deck.
Yeah, that's on me. You're right. Alright, I don't think you're making tokens yet, so I'm gonna ditch those.
Fire magic, 1 damage to each creature. Okay.
I've been toying with it as a remember what I said about cards that other cards do something better, but this card is more flexible or does it all. I've been toying with that one, and I've been kind of enjoying the fact that I can like combine a token destruction card in red with a sort of, oh shoot, I need to spend more mana to get Pyroclasm now. And I enjoy the flexibility of it because it saves space in my sideboard.
Yeah, if I heard correctly, I believe it's actually seeing play in Modern
Oh really?
as an anti-Boros energy card.
As we know, I live in the jank inside my head. Sometimes I have good ideas. What do I want to see now that you've brought it up? This rest in peace is a little bit annoying for reasons like this. It's a little bit annoying.
How annoying is Jace? Not sure how annoying is Jace.
What if I told you I had no basics? It'd be a lie.
I-
I always play basics.
I never know. It's a 4-color deck. It's kind of taxing to your mana base to do
I
so.
feel naked without them, honestly, because I'm just so basic myself.
I kind of do too. And you know, I am a Demolition Field player. Although Demolition Field is going away
Is it?
with Edge of Eternities. It's a Brothers War
I
card.
knew my plan to not craft
Actually, wait, was it reprinted in Foundations?
Yes! Cook a bad Pokemon deck. I want to know what that would look like, Flicks. What would a Pokemon deck look like in Magic? Oh, unless you literally mean like a bad deck in Pokemon, the card game.
Well, I wouldn't know what that looks like either.
Alright, what? Should I plot something? I'm gonna plot something. I'm gonna plot something at sorcery speed. Now, it telegraphs that I have it, but you can't really interact with my exiled zone. So, you know, get ready for that.
Okay. I mean, what if you just didn't have any creatures to play it on, though?
That could happen. And that is a
Could.
downside of this card.
I'm a little worried about the fact that you're playing blue and we're post sideboard and you could have counters.
Yeah. Can you spend one more mana real quick?
No.
Okay. You got me.
What's going on? Oh, is that No More Lies?
No. I'm not telling you.
Okay. Because if I spent one more mana... Oh, no, it can't have been No More Lies. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe that's it.
Well, you were able to pay 2, right?
Yes, I was able to pay 2.
Exactly.
Was it Spell Pierce?
Could have been.
Well, what I want, I probably shouldn't point out, but in the spirit of good sportsmanship, I will point out, is I could have paid 4 because of Hedron Archive, and you probably missed that. And it would have been funny if you tried to pierce me when I had 3 up, when you thought I had 1. But
Yeah. It'd be a very me thing to do.
No,
I
when
used all of my
I played
mental
it.
energy this past weekend, I guess.
That's the best time to do it, yeah.
Yeah. None of these cards in my hand I can play right now, but none of them I want to discard, so I'm kind of in a dilemma. I think I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. I'm going to draw cards.
Haha! How are you gonna pay 2 for my definitely not Spell Pierce?
I'm going to cast a Hedron Archive again.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. That counts. What did this card exist? It's just a big mana rock?
Foundations. Just a big colorless mana rock.
Were you just like looking for like good colorless spells?
It's a shallow bucket. Let's put it that way.
I'm just gonna keep passing until I get something useful in my hand.
Okay. I'm going to do what my deck came here to do and cast Ugin.
Okay. Not a lot I can do about that.
I'm going to do what Ugin came here to do and draw a card. It's not very good.
The card you drew?
Well, I mean, it's a fine card.
Hey,
but,
I can cast that.
Oh, okay. You have talent. Welcome today's episode of Storm Chasers Got Talent.
I got creature. For now. Unless you have something to say about that.
I mean, if I did have something to say about that, you might have something to say about what I had to say.
That's fair.
I wouldn't want to get a piercing, you know.
Yeah. Alright, what can I... Probably should have checked that I have no graveyard. What am I doing?
Rest in peace.
Ben!
Turns out this is a good card to have.
Ben, smack me. What am I doing?
No.
I'm wasting mana.
I don't know.
I didn't need that mana anyway.
Well,
Fine.
maybe you just wanted it to be at level 3, and you know
That's
you have
right,
to get it
that's
to level
right.
2
Yes,
before
I
it's
know what I'm doing.
before it's level 3. So
Well, we're 2, and... He back.
I'm gonna draw more cards because that's what I want to do. I'm gonna prevent you from getting to level 3.
Okay. Who needs otters anyway?
Yeah, that'd be utterly ridiculous.
No, otter nonsense. Alright. Can I have this?
Yeah, pop off.
All right. Let's make some tokens. Have
Okay,
some life.
let's gain some life.
Let's potentially draw some cards. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a land. Getting you deeper in your deck.
All right, that'll help later. Yeah, Winter Night Stories is a cool card. I didn't even consider how well it worked with prowess tokens until I put it in the deck. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, the Harmonize mechanic allows you to tap one of your creatures to reduce the cost by that creature's power, which itself will be +1 because you cast Winter Night Stories, because prowess makes creatures get more powerful for every non-land you cast, right? Yes, non-land. Wait, you have a second one? But why?
For the cast triggers.
Is Spells Pierce a bad card when people know about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Or just when you ramp up to the point where you can play around it.
Yeah.
Which my deck aims to do.
Well, I'm gonna ditch it and regret it later.
Maybe you have a second one that you're concealing from me.
Yes, yes. Good thoughts. Good thoughts to have. Let's make more tokens.
Let's gain more life.
I guess I'll hit it good.
Bop. Okay, that's a good card.
One is a lot larger percent of 9 than it is of 45, but I'm not
true.
good at math,
Ooh.
but I know how to read fractions, kinda. My
gonna play-
old friend.
It's actually really bad here because I have your graveyard locked down, but
fair.
I'm playing it anyway because I was excited.
You can mill my deck, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I suppose I could exile my own Rest in Peace at some point. Sure.
That is instant speed. I could have waited.
Split up? Okay. I draw a card.
Man, I think I made the mistake of telling you. Every time I'm like pre-stream, I'm like, Ben, I think this is a good one. It ends up being the worst possible matchup.
No. Adventures in because I don't have enough
You
life.
know what the funny part is? There was time when the card, I was looking for a 3-mana interaction, and there was a time where Filter Out was in my sideboard.
That would be reasonably good against this deck.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
not
get to recast all my
anymore.
stuff and get all the
Yeah,
cast
that's true.
triggers,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't be that good.
At least
But
I get it.
I still have yet to make a deck where Filter Out is good, and I think it's rotating now. But I wanted to run it in a Dimir Bounce shell, but I was too depressed to make it now that Hopeless Nightmare's banned.
Oh.
I'm not really depressed about Hopeless Nightmare being banned, to be honest. It's just like, that would be the place for it, the home for it. Alright. Bring it on.
Okay. Let's see. Do I just send it into Ugin? Probably.
Fish.
Oh, fish.
Fish.
You know, there's
Let's
a
see if
really
we have
good card called
instants.
Side Quest Catch a Fish that you might be interested in.
I actually considered it for this deck.
Did you consider Fishing Bowl?
It's a colorless spell. The
It
new
is a
steel
colorless
cutter.
spell, yeah.
I should have. The problem is, it doesn't really work very well with. I don't even have to play that card
No
to be
creatures?
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no creatures.
Well, you see, the idea is you make a fish, and then you attach the fishing pole to the fish, and then you have the fish fish more fish.
A fishing fish. I know. It's a potent combo.
A very potent combo.
When fishes make fishes. That fulfills all your wishes.
That's right.
Otter antics.
I'm just gonna keep pumping up your life totals and not taking them down. How's that sound?
I wonder if I can make it to 100 without any broken life gain combos.
Because I'm just focused on this guy over this yahoo.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Authority of the Console single-handedly shuts down my entire deck.
I mean, it shuts down just Recruiter, though, right? Nothing else is hasty.
No, but it gives you so much life, and I'm not like monstrous raging or pumping up these tokens past 2 or 3.
Well, this deck just stacks up life. That's not an authority thing necessarily. Like, Ugin gains life, Tome gains life, Adventures Inn gains life.
That's true, yeah. But I make,
It's just a lot.
I do
Of
make tokens.
a lot of life. Should I draw cards? I don't think I need cards. What do I even do? Guess I'll make a Mirrex token. On guard. Fear my 1/1. Oh, that's a good card. Let's just cast that.
Okay.
So it begins.
So it begins.
Which is a quote from a movie you need to see. Oh, a horny lock whale. That's a big critter.
It is a big critter.
Let's just not
Kill
do
it.
that.
You've got plenty of mana.
There's some maps.
I really did think you'd be attacking me.
Why?
How you beat me last time.
No, it's mill time now.
That's right.
I heard you like your cards in exile.
Oh no, wrong deck. That's Exodus.
No, you exile your cards from your hand to plot them.
Oh, that's right.
and
That's right. That's right. I do.
Do all your
You
fun
got me.
things.
You're right.
I do. I guess I'll try attacking you some.
I mean,
Oh, that's a fun
give it
card.
a shot. I don't really have the right removal. So I think most of these best of threes are just gonna be you doing and what you want.
I mean, this will probably be a long best. Actually, no, the best of three is almost over. If we just kind of feel like this is how the games are going to go, we can go on to bonus games. Ooh, that's a good card against token attacks.
It is a good card against token attacks.
What do I do now? I guess pass. Let's see what I discover. It's a Sunfall. I'll put that in hand. Save that for later.
Exciting.
Yeah. We do have some replacements now. Ultima's really quite good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not good in this deck because I stack up so many artifacts. No, it's the destroy all artifacts and creatures and the turn.
I'm gonna exile nothing, but I still get to creep up.
Oh, let me mill you also.
Can't forget. Reminds me of my days back in 2003 when I played what is now called Classic RuneScape, but was then just called RuneScape.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Remember
had
those days.
some dude in a chef hat would pay me to bring him wheat at the mill in Lumbridge. And every full inventory I bring him, he'd give me 10 gold pieces, and it was the highlight of my childhood. Nicest man I'd ever met. He made bread.
That makes sense. That was before the exchange, wasn't it?
Yeah, way before the exchange.
Oh, I activated the wrong ability. Well, so much for the Realm Breaker plan. I somehow accidentally paid 10 mana for that. 10 mana, exile my own Realm Breaker. We're having good fun, aren't we?
I mean, I'm not dead yet.
Would you like to concede?
No, I'm gonna draw the answer right off the top of my deck. Just you wait.
Okay, here's another S&P, so I don't want to discard the hand side. Okay, sure, I'll cast this Beza too. I don't think this Beza is going to do anything at all.
Unless people tell me they're not enjoying watching this. But why wouldn't they be?
Oh, that's a good card.
Yeah, see,
You might be able to explode all my stuff.
Okay, well, I'm gonna totally discard. Look out, anything that has a power of 0 or less, you better look out.
Cheese Monkey, no! That was the saddest explosion I've ever seen.
I think I might concede now.
Just the shame scoop. It's okay,
Yep,
I almost
yep,
shame
no,
yeah.
that's it. Alright, let's try
It was
this one
not
more
destiny.
Let's run this one more time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can do it. I really do.
I do,
It's just,
yeah, I just gotta play
this is a better matchup than I thought it would be.
Alright, send the challenge. I'm up for it.
Alright.
I enjoy pain.
We should both try to play more quickly because it's already 8:10. We only finished one.
That's not on me. I have a
I'm sorry,
fast
folks.
deck.
I love slow decks. I love slow decks so much.
You know this.
So if you're here for it, then this is the channel for you. We appreciate any likes, comments, or subscribes. Not to earn us money because we don't earn money off any of this. We just want to share the jank. Please help us share the jank.
Yeah, this is good.
The dankest of jankest.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna start fast. We're gonna start early. I'm gonna take you down.
Okay. Yeah, you got that down before apparently my key card in this matchup, the authority of the consoles.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. That was fine. That was fine. It's fine. Read your cards.
Why would you need 2 blue mana? That's weird.
I was like, wait, why can't I cast this? Because I didn't read my cards. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get this started. Get in there.
This is going to be interesting to see if that does anything.
I have a Mardu based Catcher Mo's deck that this card makes me want to try. Imagine like a Mardu Catcher Mo's aggro with connecting the dots every time you attack, you exile a card face down. Ugh.
Are the mobilized tokens created? Do they attack, or are they just created tapped and attacking?
Tapped and attacking, but in any aggro deck you're gonna be.
Okay.
You've already built your bad toe Pokemon deck? That was fast.
I mean, it probably takes a lot longer to build a good Pokemon deck.
That's fair. That is fair. Let's plot something.
Wait.
Let's plot this card.
You be plotting. Gonna tell some stories.
Not this turn, though. This is gonna help your mill win con quite a bit.
I don't have a Millwincon pre-board.
Oh, that's fair.
It's just tokens all the way down.
I forgot we're back on to game 1.
Yep.
I don't like that. Do I have anything that's
You
2
don't like-
mana I care about? Anything you can think of?
I'm gonna lay down these arms.
Are you playing TCG Live or Pokemon Pocket, Flex? Do I just take these 2 cards now?
I don't know, do you?
I do. I'm gonna do it. 2 for 2. Why not? That's a decent draw spell.
Okay. Resolves.
Well, I liked one of them, because notably you don't get to see what they are before you decide, because they're face down. Let's draw more. It makes me sad, because I haven't gotten to play this card yet, but I'm going to discard this creature, so I only have to discard it.
Mm-hmm.
And then... another... Another nice thing about playing 4 colors is that I don't actually have to find the right mana bases to cast this guy. Because plot is a really neat mechanic that I like a lot. So far, this is going better than any of our other games. It's kind of weird that this one is like instant, right? Because I usually cast it as sorcery because that's when it's cheaper. Because most of my deck is sorcery speed. Alright.
I mean, it does make sense. I really hate sacrificing land and all this mana to get rid of your 2 mana planeswalker, but it's going to gain too much value.
You know what would be awkward?
And, yeah.
Is if I had another one in my hand right now.
Yeah, that would. I'm just going to make sure you're not doing anything too silly in the meantime.
That'd be real awkward if I had one in my hand right now.
Yeah. But it's going to take too long to level up the blast zone to do anything else. I put it to 2 because you had Jace and Connect the Dots out, but it's like, do you have anything else important to 2 mana? I don't think so, to be honest. Most of your 2 mana spells are like sorceries, for instance.
Oh, I should at least get him another counter here. Yeah, another case of just like, with the Planeswalkers, when do you ult? Never.
I think since you're empty-handed, I'm just going to do this now. Even though he's like really bad when you're empty-handed, you're not going to be empty-handed because of Winter Night Stories.
Yeah. Fun thing. Should I just attack with him? Oh, before I just do anything, I'm just gonna cast. I'm just gonna get some Otters and prowess going. It was kind of you to finally let me do what my deck does here. Now the question is, so this is, I have 3 open mana, so I think that just one of these should be enough. Yes, okay. Alright, we popping off a little bit. We popping off. Yeah, I'll just
drawing a lot of cards.
That's a land. Pump this guy up.
Gotta get those life points.
That's a good card that we will draw later.
That's a good card.
Mom, I hope you're watching. She's probably not watching. I think she tried to watch one of the streams once, but she just accidentally ended up watching a VOD.
Oh, well, that's okay too.
Yeah, it's okay too, yeah. But she thought she was watching me live.
Why won't my son react to me? That's assuming she would know how to use the chat function, which, welcome to the chat if you're there, Albino Cheese Mother. We're very happy to have you.
I'm just gonna hope to push through before you get Eugene.
So that was my draw the other last turn. I'm gonna hope you can't pump up your creatures too much because I am in a bit of a vulnerable turn here. But I can't let Elspeth live or else I die.
Let's...
Yeah, it's fair, right? I have a 7 mana planeswalker that wins the game. You have a 5 mana planeswalker that wins the game.
That's true. It's true. Who good are you? Who good are you? Probably.
It's kind of interesting that your Stormchaser's Talent doesn't have a lot of targets in your graveyard because you just flashback and harmonize them all.
It's for a 1 mana Otter token. Let's be honest here. You know, Town Ain't Big Enough is banned now. There were actually a surprising few number of cards that make Otter tokens. Now, what I wish I would have done is put Break the Spell, one of my favorite sneaky tech cards, into the sideboard, because then I could either take out your enchantments or blow up my talents for cards.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. Smart things that we think of and then never don't write down because we're not at our computer and then never do. You know.
Break the Spell does seem like a albino cheese monkey card.
It's a very albino cheese monkey card. Alright. Yeah. I usually use them on the Rally the Monasteries for obvious reasons, though.
Yeah, I probably should have used my Ugin triggers on your talents instead of tokens. But time for me to make some gameplay mistakes. Besides exiling my Realm Breaker for for 10 mana or whatever. Okay. Okay.
I am the master of this world. I grant you a boon.
Should I go get another thing? I'll go get another thing.
That monastery really be rallying.
It really do. Yeah, no, this
It
is
rally do.
Alright, I'm just gonna go in. Going in.
That's an instant, right?
Yes.
So you can trade here if you want. At minimum. Alright, Ugin very dead.
Persist.
You have 4 in your deck, though, right? There's one.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Now do I start exiling tokens? Now we'll play it safe.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, this works. It's book time. And book time.
Knowledge is a virtue.
I've actually Ugin number 2.
What's this?
I forgot that token doesn't have prowess.
Oh, that's why that token survived.
Yeah.
Cards.
The wise.
Cards. Cards. Ooh, can I do things here? No, I don't think I can. Okay. I guess we'll do a Beza that doesn't really do much. Might as well transform the Iron Crag at this
Fish
point.
are everything. It's the most
That's
important
true.
mode of
Fish-
Beza, is the 2 fish.
Fish are pretty important.
Historically, culturally, in the game of Magic,
Fate flows as easily as water.
I think it is my favorite token. If I didn't make that abundantly clear 2 weeks ago.
No, it makes sense. What's my favorite? I guess my favorite token is Everywhere.
That's a good token, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the token that my pet dog would probably be my favorite if I had any. But I think it was like a Dominaria thing. I mean... No, I shouldn't just ram my face into Beza.
Yeah, she got a butt. She really do.
I love the if you haven't had a chance to see them yet, these mythic elemental creatures. Aha! They weren't all tapped.
No, they were not.
Aha! They weren't all tapped.
No, they were not. On guard.
I think I just don't block. And this is all I have, Ben, are these 2 tokens.
That's the idea.
Alright, depending on what I draw next, and in the interest of time, I might concede. Nope, we're gonna keep going.
Mikey, no! My energy's fucking why? Okay, I guess it does produce 3 bodies. Give me
Depending on
3 more life.
depending on what I draw next turn.
Wait, you don't want a recruiter also? I guess it might be more about value to
What are
wait.
they gonna do?
Yeah.
Like give my one person a 2/1 haster?
Guess I'll just keep drawing cards.
I've only got 18
Keep
cards.
gaining
left.
life. Yeah, which means I'll find exactly what I need. Namely,
Alright, depending on what the next card I draw is.
do I keep... Yeah, I keep drawing. Why not? I might deck myself, you know. I keep saying that.
You do. You do. But I would like to get to a bonus game against at some point. We gotta
Yeah.
finish this up, so.
I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna make a fish wielding Everflame Hero's Legacy.
Oh, that really is for me, and I appreciate that.
Because this is Magic the Gathering. We can do things like that.
Alright, you know what? I'll block this fish.
My fish! No!
Alright. This next draw changes everything.
Yes, you can scoop if you don't have a good draw.
It's a good draw, but not for this situation. I'll just show everyone
What is it
was,
gonna do?
And then I'll
Yeah.
concede.
Okay. GG.
Alright. The sideboarding is easy. You take out the bad cards and you put in the good cards. You see.
That's a good idea.
That is some prime cheese monkey advice. Wait a second. Nobody's seen that card yet. Are you playing a lot of... Not... Doesn't really matter. So here's a piece of tech in my sideboard that isn't good in this matchup, so you're probably not going to see it. Scalding Viper. It might work.
I don't even... Oh, is that the... When someone does something cheap, they get
So
hurt?
the adventure side is to 2 mana sorcery to return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, which I guess is kind of relevant here. But the other one is when you cast mana spells with value 3 or less, it pings them. So it's kind of a fun adventure that you can cast out of, and I'm not going to put it in. The other fun adventure that I'm not going to put in is Frolicking Familiar, which is an Otter that lets you instant speed ping anything for 1 damage, and then itself gets pinged.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Damage any target.
Okay. Let's put in some stuff. You
Some
don't...
stuff, some things.
Some stuff and things. Let's take out some stuff. And some things. I hate to do it, but I'm going to take those out. I'm going to regret it. That's what I always say. Every time. Yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Here we go.
As a reminder, folks, if you want to see how we're sideboarding, you can pull up both streams and just watch both our streams at the same time. See what's going on. We won't be jealous. You can hang out with both of us.
I just realized my
Probably have to
background
mute
music
one stream,
wasn't
though.
playing this whole time. Okay. What if I draw first? How would that make you feel? I don't care. I'm gonna play. Okay. Not with this hand, though.
Oh, I got a good hand this time.
This is not a good hand, but acceptable. Because I know exactly what I want to put back. And we can start in the town.
Okay.
What's your favorite
Is
starting
that
town,
a Spell
Ben?
Pierce?
No, but that would have been great. if it was.
What's my favorite starting town?
Yeah,
I don't
in-
know.
in
I haven't
video
played
games.
Final Fantasy.
No, in video games.
Oh, in video games
general.
ever?
Yeah. I don't actually
The worst
know
one
the
is Devil's Crossing. Grim Dawn,
Oh,
Devil's
from
Crossing.
Grim Dawn.
That's a terrible one.
Yeah, that
It's
doesn't
just
really...
like a rundown old prison.
Yeah.
It's full of zombies. The music loop is terrible.
People are
The game's
surprisingly
pretty good
nice,
though.
though.
Do you want to counter my Iron Crack?
I don't want to counter anything.
Okay. As you will.
Right, what I want to counter and what I can counter are two totally different things. What does this need? Okay, I should probably keep that.
Okay, so I will point out to the audience that because we hit Iron Crag turn 2 and an Archive turn
Hey,
4, turn 3,
ramping pretty quick.
this if there's an Ugin in our hand, a Bound Fuse Monkey, this could be a turn 4 Ugin.
Ooh. Well, if you don't want to spend any
The
mana
kid.
to deal with that.
Do I want to spend mana to deal with that? I'm just gonna draw cards. Ugin wasn't there, in case you didn't pick that
Oh,
up.
I thought you just decided you didn't want to turn 4 Ugin.
Why would I not want to turn 4 Ugin?
Some people, you know, they just don't think
Let's
they're ready.
just... Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is sorcery speed, so... Well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit you.
Okay, I'm down to 20.
I'm gonna sadly cast this for full cost, which makes me sad.
Okay, I'm up to 22. Nope, 24. My bad. But that could deal me a real chunk of damage next turn. So I'm gonna split up instead.
Okay.
Sunken Citadel, Sunken Citadel. If only our opponent could see our hand, chat.
I'm gonna try again.
Oh, you have more. Okay, 4 more life, thank you. That could be a sizable attack next turn. Ironically, I did just top deck a sweeper, and I've decided if I want to cast it on 2/2/2s. I probably shouldn't tell you that, but, you know, comedic effect.
Yeah.
Do I cast a sweeper on 2/2/2s? I don't know. I'm gonna let you decide whether you want to pretend you didn't hear that or not.
Oh, I'm gonna search my library for a basic land card. Does that sound?
You can choose not to, you know.
I hadn't considered that, actually. I do prefer to draw my lands rather than have them hit directly from deck to the field, as you know.
Oh no, that's a favorite way for a land to hit. From my deck, straight from my deck. That's how I like to do it.
I was being sarcastic. They're much nicer when they go straight from deck to field. It's not an instant speed board wipe though, so here we go. Unless it is.
I could. I do have mana represented for Final Showdown.
Yeah. Alright, let's get in there. Almost back to your starting life total.
Pass turn.
Let's do it again, question mark?
Okay.
Okay. I think something I've noticed about myself is that I have a really hard time I guess this turns into real talk. This is exiles, which is a problem. Because I need them to destroy for the counter that I have in my hand right now.
Well, I hope you aren't too dead set on Sunfall rotating, because there is a certain card in Edge of Eternities. It's not Sunfall, but it does some things. Okay, Jace wakes up.
Jace wakes up.
The question is, what does that Jace do? Jace be plotting.
Do the game plan.
Okay,
From there,
plan B gaming.
we make some tokens.
Okay, I'll gain some life. Or I like to say, get a life.
What was I saying? Oh, I almost got into real talk before I got Sunfall. I have a really hard time getting into a competitive mindset when I play games. In fact, the greatest thing you can do to defeat me in like a high pressure, tournament event is to be chill. Because then I'm gonna default to chill. And it kind of happens, usually when I win in a tournament, it's because the other person's taking it really seriously, and I can tell, and I want to respect them, so I start taking it seriously. But if the other person's yucking it up, I'm going to be yucking it up too, and I'm going to be making all sorts of mistakes.
So is the secret to my success so far
That you're just so dang nice.
I'd be nice and happy and then play as well as I can.
Exactly. I don't know how to do that.
That's fair.
Alright, I just learned it. I think
I
it's
respect
silly.
your prowess.
Yeah, thank you. We always have fun though. That's the best part. Despite what people might be seeing on screen, I actually always enjoy the Jank-Off. And look forward to it every week. Yeah, okay. I just need to keep hitting my head against this brick wall of your control deck. Man.
I really don't...
I saw your color was mono white, and I was getting really excited for some creature spam. Finally. Outside
Nah, creature spam is so 2 years ago.
Right.
I'm gonna do some little trickies. I'm gonna make a mite. And I'm gonna turn the mite into a card. Because I don't think now is the time to try to be poisoning you. Okay, that's a good card. So how far through my deck am I? Okay, I'm a third of the way through and still no Ugins. You do notice a difference in whether I draw Ugin or not.
Yeah, it's true.
It's kind of in the deck name, you know. But at least I have this great 4/4 made of the bodies of your tokens to defend me.
What do I want to do here? Probably attack.
Okay.
One of these is going to have to sacrifice themselves to the greater good, obviously.
Okay. I'll block 2.
I will go ahead and just for the prowess, do 1 damage to everything.
Okay.
Is this the
Down
lowest
13?
you got your health total so far?
That's what I was about to say. It might be.
I think I got you to 7 in our first best of 1. Because as you know, in Magic, your life total is a sign of how good you're doing. Right? That's classic. That's Magic Fundamentals 101. Coming from the person who loves white. You see, you can't win with only 1 life. Because what if the other person, hits you with magic?
Yeah. Magic. Okay. I think I still need to stay on defense, even though I got all this life. Oh, Beza got me all that life. That's right. And now I'm going to spin to a sweeper. No, it's just
What do you
rest in
mean,
peace. I guess we'll cast that.
So,
Beza. She's the Bay. Beza is the kind of card that I recognize is very good, but don't like to play.
me too.
Because it's only good when you're behind, and I don't like being behind.
Oh, I just find it kind of boring.
Oh.
Like, the art is pretty, but what does it do? It's like, play card, get stuff. What are we
Play
doing
card, catch
here?
up.
What are we doing here?
Play card, stop losing.
I play cards
wanna-
because they make me smile, not because they give me stuff.
And I play cards that make me smile by winning more, not
Exactly.
because they help me when I'm losing.
I don't actually attack here.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card. Still no Ugins. Let's keep drawing cards, I guess. Okay, this is getting a little silly. I'm going to suit up this fish. I'm going to attack with these 4/4s.
Okay,
Once again, a fish wielding Everflame Hero's Legacy.
I do appreciate
It's a true sight
that.
to behold.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that.
My consoles have authority. My turn has ended.
Why do you have 2 rests in the I just noticed. In case I blow it up.
Yeah, or to make sure I find one in a timely manner.
Untapped creatures. Alright, time to see some spicy tech.
Resolve, resolve, resolve. If the gift was promised, permanents you control also gain indestructible. I'm a little worried about my life total. I'm going to get this particular one lost before that resolves. There might be a mistake. It probably is a
I've
mistake.
been wanting to
honest.
find a use for Dawn's Truce for a while. It's hard when your jank opponent plays Sunfall. Did you know that I've only ever seen you play Sunfall?
I don't know what meta you're coming from, but
It's not been
Sure.
played on me a single time in the ladder. Most people just do like Day of Judgment or The End.
Day of
Alright.
Judgment's pretty good.
Alright, let's see what we got on top of my deck here.
Yeah, that's probably why I shouldn't have given you those map tokens if I didn't need to.
Okay. I'll take it. Where should I guess I'll spread the love. Alright, I don't know when I'm gonna get another opportunity to attack like this, so.
Okay, I'll gain 3 life.
In we go.
Okay, I think this is a good enough time to destroy both your recruiters. Did I... Oh, okay, we're good.
Oh no, I had to choose
I
the
paused for a
order
minute there,
which-
yeah.
I had to choose the order that your rest in peace is fired.
Oh, that's annoying, I'm sorry.
That's on me for turning on manual mode after trying to figure out why, after you pointed out that it was confusing that my fisherman couldn't fish and equip the pole at the same turn. You got a pre-bait. Oh, you fool, you killed your own creatures.
I did, but I got one back. Oh, and a book. Still no Ugins.
Still no Ugins.
Can I win a game without Ugins?
Oh, I got
Possibly
this card
so.
to make
You know,
some-
I think I can do it.
I didn't get anything I needed there.
Do you have any instant speed creature removal?
Not instant speed.
Okay. It needs to be instant speed. Because I'm going to take the corpses of your monks,
Uh-huh.
have them pick up Everflame Hero's Legacy,
Okay.
and attack for 8.
Alright, joke's on you. Tokens don't leave corpses.
Yes, they do. They got exiled and turned and incubated and turned into this Phyrexian. And also, joke's on you, I can win without Ugin.
All right. I do have a hard stop today at 9, Ben. So let's do a best of one. See if I can
Let's
get
do
this
best of
deck to
one.
do anything.
All right. And I think we basically talked about them. Actually, I didn't talk about my Ugin matchups. My matchups are pretty good. It's bad against combo decks. It's bad against anything where you need instant speed.
Okay.
But it's good against everything else.
My deck is really good against most of the stuff I see, except for heavy control decks. I struggle with heavy control decks in this one, especially anything that can sweep up the tokens.
Okay, my choice is pretty simple. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
It's not a particularly good deck.
I'm gonna keep on with the nonsense.
Okay. I bet you'll be able to guess which jank deck this is.
Will I?
Yeah, I bet so.
Like, even before I see you play a card?
You'll probably see me play a card and then be able to jank.
Okay, that's
guess.
what I thought. I was a little bit confused. Let's get an Otter.
Okay.
No, Otter Ball Antics is
play-
actually the card that inspired this deck. This deck pivot, sorry, I should say. Kellen the Kid was the one that inspired the whole thing. On guard, have at ye. Or not.
It's gone.
Oh, is this from last week?
Yeah, you didn't get to play against it, so I
That's
brought it out for you to play
true.
against.
That's right,
Yay,
yeah.
mono blue tempo. It'll be so much fun.
It's not good at dealing with tokens, though, right?
No, it's pretty bad. Well, it can bounce tokens,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have sweepers, obviously.
I don't need that, and you don't have to ask why.
I could probably guess why. Oh gosh, that's a lot of cards, isn't it? Is that a good idea? I don't know. I think I just have a bad matchup here, and that's part of the reason why I picked it.
Also, I get to play against it. No Teamer Men, though, in your deck.
Or cruel women.
Well, I didn't see a whole lot of them when I was watching. Mostly Teamer stuff. Maybe I should have looked closer. Right, well, I've got...
Yeah, the cruel women came out in the bonus. They're taking out in the bonus game. The kid.
Well, I'm not going to attack into your haughty Jen. It seems like it would have been a cool card if all of the cards after it didn't come out.
Attack.
Sus. Okay.
Okay. If you like that kid so much, you can just play him again.
Only his front half gets pumped up, right?
Yeah, he's got a scrawny behind. Well, 4 is a pretty sizable behind, but
Yeah,
it's not
but
getting
it
any
doesn't get
bigger.
pumped up. Okay.
He just lifts and he skips leg day basically.
Thinking. Right, well, you're right. Let's just replay this. Or
Okay,
attempt
I'm
to.
3 steps ahead of Kellen. But are you steps ahead of me? Maybe, maybe not. I attack. What does 6 mana do? Okay, joins up.
Plot the Jace. I don't think I've pulled that on you yet. This prowess token is enough. Discard 2. The crab!
All right. Can I win here?
Oh, the crab. Okay, no. The first
That's not
deck
gonna win.
I think I ever.
Oh, actually, I think I can win here. Because I know you got to get on your way. Can't be taking too long for this bonus game. I think that's Xaxes. Tempo! This brings me back to the Dominaria United days when I first started playing Magic. Farewell, Haughty Jin.
Alright, well, I'll bring this one back for some other bonus games because I like it a lot. Oh, maybe I'll de-Jankify it a little bit next turn.
It's got some cool interactions, yeah.
It really does.
Like-
I think the whole idea of plotting Imidane's Recruiter has legs.
It does.
And I might just, like, take it back to the drawing board and try and lean into that a bit more. I think I found that interaction as it was a bit late in the janking process. I didn't have a lot of time to play with it, so I'm gonna go back to it again, and I'm gonna try and lean more into the whole idea of plotting Imodane, and I'll put in that green raccoon.
Honestly, though, you could even take it down to Jeskai, or possibly even Is It?
Oh, I could just take
Like,
it
if
to
you're-
Jeskai, yeah. The reason I'm in Jeskai, though, is because I really liked the interaction of the Rally the Monastery in that deck particularly. I thought was
That's
really
true.
cool.
You'd have to cut Rally.
Because I like the honorary otters. I like to call them those monk tokens. And honestly, Ral
That's
doesn't
fair.
actually do all that much in the deck except make more otters.
I mean, you're casting a lot of instants and sorceries, so he does go up quickly in loyalty.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just a solid card rather than a
exactly.
true synergy piece. But
Yeah, well, he was there because I
I've seen
have
those.
I have the fun art of him, and he's an otter. So this is definitely a deck that I recognized that I had kept at a level of jank that made me happy, but it's also a deck that if anyone likes it, or if I decide I want to move forward with it, I will be able to power it up into something very decent.
I suppose quick check that we should be doing now that we're nearing rotation so soon. Looks like it's rotation proof to me, aside from
It is, yeah. It's
maybe some
the other
lands that I'm
problem
trying to
is
look
for
at.
anyone watching, if you look at it, it's an extremely expensive deck. Thankfully, I didn't actually have to craft any of these because I just had them from drafting these sets for the most part. Yeah, there's no commons in this deck.
But it is 100% rotation proof. I looked at the lands, looked at the
Yeah.
sideboard. Mono white, I wanted to play this now because we lose late on arms, and late on arms is pretty important to have that early interaction. It's kind of the best that a mono white deck has, even if it is sorcery speed, because it scales well into the late game. Other than that, we lose some of the land interaction too. Blast Zone and maybe Demolition Field. I'm not sure if Demolition Field ended up
Gonna
in
start running that Final Fantasy Red Worm.
Red Worm.
There's a worm that blows
Don't
up
know what you're
lands.
talking about.
Oh, okay.
Not a mono white deck.
No,
I
no,
could
sorry, no
run
mono white.
Volatile Fault,
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, other than that, not too much rotating. Regardless, this is almost a meta deck, folks. Mono white Eugene.
I'm glad you brought it up because I'm really excited for this rotation because it's gonna hit you a lot harder than it hits me.
Oh yeah, I was playing when you weren't.
Yeah, so for reference, I started with Bloomborough. The large majority of my collection was in the rotation at Bloomborough, because that's when I started playing. I didn't even know what rotation was when I started playing, and then I had to read about it, because it was like, when I made my account, it was like, look out, rotation is happening. I'm like, what now? and it didn't really affect me at all, because I had no cards. So, you are going to get hit. And I'm looking forward to it.
Fair. Honestly, I will be hit harder by the bans than by rotation because my
That's
favorite
true,
card
yeah,
up
you
the
play
beanstalk
so
is
much
no more.
beans. Yeah,
So much beans, folks. Eat your beans. So
I'm
much
looking at,
protein
hold on, I have to
for
look
so
at cards
cheap.
that got hit by the bans. I got Helga's Friends, Trade Offer, Noon Bounce, Spill the Beans. That's it. That's all I got hit by the bans.
So mostly beanstalk decks and some town ain't big enough,
Exactly.
which they do play well together.
The Trade Offer, I guess. Talent and the Beans. Yep. Those are the only two. So.
All right. Half my decks got, and I re-janked some of them into playable again, but I think rotation is gonna put a few more.
Listen, this is just all the
Farm
more
home.
reason to tell everybody. Just be janky. Just be janky.
Yeah. Be janky, like, comment, and subscribe. Interact with the media that we're creating so that more people can join the jank. We jank every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 p.m. UTC. New standard jank decks every week. As a reminder, though, for the last Sunday of every set, and this is the last Sunday of Final Fantasy coming up, we will play Standard Brawl with a commander from the set.
Right.
Got our commanders picked out.
Should
It's
we
going to
spoil it, or
be
should we
60
leave people in
cards of standard
suspense?
goodness. Oh, we should leave them in suspense.
Okay.
Tell us in the comments what your favorite Final Fantasy character is and why we should pick them for Standard Brawl, even though we already picked them, to be honest. Probably shouldn't have said that if I really wanted the extra engagement, but, you know, I trust
we're
you all
nothing if not honest.
to respect the honesty and
it's weird,
let us
'cause
know what your favorite is.
Jank Brawl is the only time Ben and I are open about what kind of deck we're going to be playing, because we tell what the commander is ahead of time. We don't know the cards in the deck, but the commander kind of tells you a lot about what they're trying to do.
From what I know about albino cheese monkeys, he could go a couple different directions, to be honest.
I'm going
we'll have to see.
I'm going with something weird. I'm gonna see. I don't know if the cards are there for it, but I'm gonna try it. And then if it doesn't
All right.
turn into something weird, I'll go with something good.
Well, I look forward to finding out next week, and I hope you all will join us there too. So.